going to work on displaying emphasis and contrast in your design. So I'm going to show you how you can create today's assignment in Adobe Spark. So first of all, you open up your browser and you're going to type in Adobe Spark. And we are going to click on the Adobe Spark for Education. Make sure that when you log in, you're typing in your full school email and school password for your student login, and that will give you free access. So let me show you what we're going to be designing. We're going to be designing something similar to this. So you have the opportunity to choose how yours is going to look. So I'm showing you what mine ended up looking like. This one I'm about to do for the project might even look a little bit different for the video recording. So you are going to choose your own design elements as far as it doesn't have to be the same font. You don't have to do the first letter of your name with your name. It could be a number. So if you play baseball and you have a number 10, you can have 10 and then your baseball nickname, something like that. So I'm going to go back home, and for this project you're going to choose the Instagram post. So we need to start with our background area that we're going to be working with, and it's up to you how you want to design this background. For me, I used an icon, and I used let's see, I went to icons over here on the left, and I chose a swoosh. And so I went ahead and I grabbed this icon. So I even started out with the color that is in here. And what I did was I dragged these sides and I resized it and I brought it down to where it does not show any part on this bottom. So I'm trying to cover essentially the entire space. So next, I'm going to go over to the right in this little panel right here with 4 choices, and I'm going to say duplicate. So there's another one here. So as I move it up, see, I can duplicate it. I'm going to click on my color, and I want to just use that little circle and just slightly change that color, just a little bit. And I might even want to flip that vertically. And so once I do that, I need to make sure I drag it down. Actually, I'm going to flip this one back to the way I had it. Go to my color, and I need just a little bit more of a transition. There we go. All right, so next, with this one, I'm going to duplicate this one. So this is going to be the same color as the one I just did. And this one I do want to flip vertically, so I'm going to flip that one vertically. I'm going to drag that down. I might even go to my little rotation and rotate it a little bit. And then click on the color, and I'm going to slightly bring that a little bit lighter. And then you guys get the idea. I'm going to duplicate it again. I'm going to move it up. I might flip this one, and I might, before I go very much further, I'm going to change my color so I can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. And I might want to get that wave going maybe this way. All right, looking nice. Now I'm going to add another one. So go to duplicate. Let's go ahead, for the sake of seeing what we're doing, lighten that up first. Bring that to where we want to go. We might flip this one vertically as well. Very nice. And we can always resize it. If we need to make one bigger, I'm going to go to this one here. Make this one a tad bit bigger. And then bring it up a little bit more. And then I can bring this one up slightly. There we go. And I only need one more to cover this little area right here. So duplicate one more. Change that color. Lighten it up a little bit. And bring that here. I think that's looking good with just a slight rotation. So my rotation box, it was a little bit out of view. So let me grab that. I want to rotate it the other way. There we go. Oh yes. All right. I want this one to be a little bit, it's getting away from that pinky color. So let's go lighten up that pink, a little peach. There we go. Nice. So here's our transition. This is our background that's going to come through our text that we're going to add. So next I'm going to add text. I want to choose this top one, just add your text. So I'm going to add that, and I want to just do my first initial, and I'm going to say done. So here's my text, nothing really to write home about yet, but here we need to make sure we pick a thick display font. So I'm going to go through these ones, see which one I want. And I'm going through, and we'll go with this one for now. So it's really nice. I'm going to resize this. I'm going to make this a lot larger. Center it up. And I'm not sure if that's the one I want. I can't remember it. Oh, I think I might use it. Nope, I did not use that one. Can't find the original one I used. But for the sake of time, I'm not going to spend too much time on here. But this will work for now. All right. See, I told you this one was going to look different than the other one. Resize this a lot larger. And we have the start of our text. So I do want to add a shape to this. So here's our shape. You can see that shape is the same color as one of my background colors, but I'm going to change the padding on that shape. Well, first of all, I'm going to go to that shape and just change the padding of it. So I'm going to make that padding so large that it covers the entire page, and I'm going to have to move this one down just a tad because it's shorter font than the other one that I used. Alright, so I've got that shape, bringing that up really large, and next what we're going to do is we're going to click outline, and nope, I lied. We're going to click this little slider and say mask text. So I'm going to say mask text. So that's bringing out that background. The only thing is we don't have any contrast here. So this padding here around our text that covers it is the same color as one of our backgrounds. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the color, and I want to find a really nice contrasting color. I might even click and go with, we want a lot of contrast in here to bring it, I might like the purple, let's see, to have that contrast. So it's part of our assignments. Emphasis, so this big large area is going to be the emphasis, or M, and then we have contrast. So I'm contrasting this purple with that background design coming through. All right, so we've got our M in there. It's looking good. At this point, you can move this around and move these background areas if you need to move them a little bit. So that's up to you. Just for the sake of video time, I'm not going to do that right now. You could move your M around a little bit and get different colors coming through. But I'm going to go ahead and add one more element to this design. Oh, I brought it up too. I keep bringing it up. I like it up there, but just for balance wise, if we need to balance it out, so say we need to do that, we can always go to our icons, go to a rectangle, and grab a solid rectangle, cover that entire bottom area, and we can match it up with that same purple we used. So use our eyedropper, go to that purple, and now we can put that in where we wanted it to be. So next thing, we're going to add some more text. So we can always go to some of these defaults that are already there, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to go ahead and add text again, and I'm going to put my name for this project, so Mrs. Mallard. I want all caps for this, and I don't want a dot in there for just the sake of design. So here's this. I do not want a shape. So I'm going to click on my shape options and I'm going to say none. Actually, with the new update, we're just going to click that and say no update. No shape. I am going to resize this out so that eventually I have it all on one line. So I need to bring that size down. Let's start out with 60. I did not want that. 60. All right, now let's resize this so we get it all on one line. Very nice. Now we can go here. Line it up. Might want it to be all the way across. So, there we go. And I want to change the font for this. So I'm going to go back to that Ultra and try and find a nice sans serif that pairs well with the display font that I chose. So let's go, ooh, I think this one might look nice. Too bold. That works. For now, for sake of time, once again. Okay. Resize it. And I don't want this teal color. It's way too many colors. I've got these nice peaches back here, and then I've got this dark purple. Too many colors. So I'm going to go on my color and take the eyedropper. I've got a few of the colors I've used recently there as well, and see what color I want to end up going with. I want a little bit. Come here. Let's go a little bit lighter. Let's go with the lighter option. So now I have some contrast in there. I have my emphasis and that M, and the design is complete. Before you save it, I want you to go to projects. Make sure you save it with your first name, underscore. This is going to be your emphasis, so you can go ahead and put emphasis. You're going to download it as a JPEG, upload that JPEG to Teams for grading in a new class work page type in third quarter titled Emphasis and Contrast. And then as you can see, if we go back to the home button, there our design is right there saved for us. So I have the first one I originally showed you and the new updated version. So I hope you all have fun creating. I cannot wait to see what you come up with, and have a wonderful day.